We need all the sage today. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody out there is safe and doing well. Good morning, Christine. I wore my Jesus shirt today, and it says on the bottom, I never said that, Jesus. And I thought I would wear Jesus today because he was pretty much like the biggest protester, right? Caused a bunch of shit to happen. So as our country burns, or burnt last night, I thought it would be appropriate to wear Jesus for Sunday service card pull. I also saw this great bumper sticker once, and it said, even Jesus would slap the shit out of you. And I truly feel that Jesus would slap the shit out of a lot of people that are preaching Jesus bullshit. Anyway, here we are in our new world. Riots literally all over the country last night. Because of the country. I mean, what's to be expected? And thank you, Christine. And so many people are saying, why are they burning things down? I don't know. Why do you think they're burning things down? So I'm curious to see what our cards have to say for us about everything that's going on. You know, here in Philadelphia, they burned the shit out of cop cars yesterday, totally looted and smashed things. And although it was a Black Lives Matter protest, a lot of people doing the looting and the smashing and the burning, surprise, surprise, good old Whitey. So some things just don't add up, but whatever. We should all be pissed off. We should all be completely furious about everything that is happening in this country. And if you want my personal opinion, it probably should all burn to the ground so we can start new, because that is how broken this country is. So maybe our cards will have some kind of knowledge, wisdom, and guidance for us. Maybe we can all stop saying we live in the best country in the world and pretending like everything is okay when it is a giant shitstorm for all of us. For all of us. Much worse for a lot of us, but it is a giant shitstorm for all of us. And my friends, I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I feel that this is only the beginning of what is to come in the upcoming months and years. So let's see. Maybe I can get a little more chipper. Let's see what the Sacred Rebels have for us today, and the way of some knowledge, wisdom, and guidance for the collective in this new time when the people are finally rising up. Some knowledge, wisdom, and guidance for the collective. What you want to. This card came out earlier. It's a new week. This card came out last week. What you want wants you. What is inside of you is begging to come out. What is inside this country is begging to come out. All of the people are finally waking up. I think even the people that are saying, why are they burning things, are finally starting to wake the fuck up. Because everything that we've been told is a lie. We've all been taken advantage of. We've all been pushed around. And we all just quietly, blindly follow along and think that it's going to be okay. So what's inside of you? What is asking to come out? What can you give to the world that will help uplift the world? What is the reason that you chose to incarnate? Think about that. What you want wants you. There's a reason that you've been put on this planet. There's a reason that you chose to incarnate. It's your job to figure out what that is and then bring that gift into reality. Give it back to the world. Let your light shine. Don't just bitch and complain that shit needs to change and then don't do anything to change it. What you want wants you. What you want wants you. So what do you want? When was the last time you asked yourself, what do you want? Maybe that could be today's practice. Everybody take a moment and say, what do I really want? Not what does my mom want for me, what does my dad want for me, what does my spouse want for me, what do my kids want for me, but what do I actually want? Think about it. So, let's see what our angels and ancestors have for us. Some knowledge, wisdom, and guidance to go along with what you wants you. Some knowledge and wisdom and guidance for the collective. Some knowledge, wisdom, and guidance for this country. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Let's go right about here. We've got summer. Bask in the joy and the light. Bask in the joy and the light. Maybe if we all actually start moving from our heart space, we can start basking in the joy. Instead of so many people just sitting quietly by and not saying anything, but being so miserable. But if you start moving forward with what the little heart is asking you to do, and then you literally bask in the joy. Bask in the joy. Bask in the light. But the light typically is only going to come when you start doing what you want, not what somebody else wants you to do, not what somebody else thinks you should do. When you actually get the courage to live your own life, when you get the courage to think for yourself, when you get the courage to speak your truth. What you want wants you. And when you go after that, you can bask in the light. You can bask in the joy. And life will be more fun. Life will be happy. All right, keepers of the light. What do you got for us, keepers of the light? Sorry, I feel like I'm a little down, but all of Philadelphia pretty much burnt yesterday, and was looted all over the place. And it's not that I'm feeling, they shouldn't have done that. Fuck, they should have done it. They should keep on doing it. They should tear down the Frank Rizzo statue. Anyway, what you want wants you. Go after what you want. Bask in the joy of summer. And what do we have from the keepers of the light? What do the keepers of the light have for us today? Knowledge, wisdom, and guidance for the collective, so we may all pull our heads out of our asses. What do we have? What do we have? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Knowledge, wisdom, and guidance for the collective from the keepers of the light, so we can all move with love. We got Holy Amethyst. I think Holy Amethyst came out like yesterday or the day before. Move beyond your current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Focus on what you desire. I'm almost positive that both of these cards came out last week on the same pool, and they're pretty much both saying the same thing. Focus on what you desire. Focus on what you desire. Move beyond the current challenges. And when I say and think move beyond the current challenges, our current challenge is this fucking suck-ass country that we live in. I'm so sick of people saying that it's the best country in all of the land. We are not. We're not. We're so bad. We don't even have universal health care for the people. We are literally the worst country in all of the land. The worst. And you can get upset with me for saying it. So much corruption, so much disrespect towards all humans. All of us. Every single person in this country is neglected and abused because we blindly follow along. Because we don't go after what we want. We don't focus on our own desires, and we don't bask in the joy because we're too blindly following along. Because our teacher said that, our boss said this, somebody said that, and we just blindly follow along because what happens? What happens if I actually stand up for myself? What happens if I actually speak my truth? Are people going to get upset with me? Who cares? Speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. Speak up. You don't have to be an asshole, but speak up. Stop being quiet. Stop blindly following along. Stop thinking everything's going to be okay. Stop thinking that the government and the police actually care about you. Surprise, they don't. Sorry, this is a rough one today. Rough one. I'm breathing deep, Cherie. All right, so our overall energy for the day to go with what you want wants you. When you go after what you want wants you, you can actually bask in the light. And our holy amethyst. Focus on what you desire. Move beyond the challenges. Move beyond the challenges. Move beyond the challenges. So our overall energy for the day, knowledge, wisdom, and guidance for the collective is that card right there. Excellent jumper. Oh, we got two jumpers. So we have, very interesting, the broken heart. So I'm a little annoyed. I'm a little brokenhearted because I know I should be thankful that I was born and get to live in this country. But it's so broken that it breaks my heart to see how broken it is and how much we all blindly follow along. So we have the broken heart that jumped out and the thinking man. The thinking man. So what can we do to fix the broken heart? What can we do to fix the shitstorm that is this country? What can we all do? I'm not saying go loot, go burn things, but what can we do? Can we actually stand up for our fellow man? Can we teach people to be kind and be respectful? Can we actually think on how we can create a new world? Because obviously this one, it's time to burn it to the ground. It doesn't work. All of the systems are collapsing everywhere you look. And the leader of the free world just keeps on inciting and inciting more violence, more division, more separation. So today, on this beautiful Sunday, ask yourself, what do you want? What did you choose to incarnate to do? When you start going after that, you can bask in the joy. You can bask in the light. You can enjoy all the abundance that the universe has for you. Can you focus on your desire? Can we all send some healing out into the world? And then what can we do to fix the broken heart of this country? Because obviously the country is screaming out because it's heartbroken. So what can we do? How can we move in love? How can we say, what would love do? How can we uplift our fellow man? How can we realize that we're all the same? And how can we start to realize that, yep, even Jesus was a badass and protested. Remember, he flipped the tables. He didn't take shit. I'm not saying we need to be violent, but we need to stop blindly following along. We need to stop taking shit. We all need to stand up for one another. In the words of Notco and Medicine for the People, we need to take our power back. It's time to take the power back. So what can the thinking man do to help heal the broken heart of the country? That's it. A little fired up today, but we should all be fired up. We should all be a little bit annoyed with what's going on. And we should not be annoyed or fired up with the people that set shit on fire. It's about time the people in this country rise up. It's about fucking time. Have a great Sunday, everybody. I fucking love you guys. I really, really do. Thank you all for being here with me today. I don't know what day it is, day 77. Who would have thought? Pandemic and riots all over the country. Good times to be alive. Happy 2020. I will see you all tomorrow. Stay safe and keep saying, how can we fix the broken heart that is this country? Have a great day, everybody. Stay safe. Love your neighbor. Love your fellow man. We're all the same.